Animal experiments are sadly not in decline, and in many parts of the world are on the increase or remain at the same level as they were in the 1980s and 90s.
There are several ways to avoid animal testing in 2018, and we want to raise awareness of this.
Therefore, we launched the #KillTheCruelty campaign.
First of all, we created a survey to find out how much people actually know about animal testing. We received over 260 responses.
We created different social media accounts such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Tumblr to post certain aspects of our campaign. Our campaign even attracted the attention of some global brands such as Milk Makeup, who have 500,000 followers on Instagram, and Lush North America, who have 250,000 followers.
We even managed to get #KillTheCruelty trending on Twitter. We created posters to raise awareness of the campaign. We posted these on social media around Liverpool and Connecticut.
Radio City.
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
They were also spotted in various locations such as
We conducted an interview featuring 3 pairs of students to find out how much they knew about animal testing.
My name's Ryan. I'm a second year business studies student at LJMU.
I'm Olivia, or Liv, and I study law and criminal justice at LJMU.
I'm Anjali Patel and I do English Lit.
I'm Savannah Stedman and I do psychology.
I'm Maya, I'm first year studying criminology and psychology.
I'm Fred, I'm a third year studying applied sports psychology.
I'm gonna go with Avino.
Avino tests on animals.
Oh.
Maybelline tests on animals.
Fenty Beauty tests on animals.
Maybelline tests on animals.
No, you know when Rihanna was like, am I an animal?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
Do you remember? And she was like, do you think I test on animals? Am I an animal? Because she tests on like herself.
Nivea.
Nip and Fab is cruelty free.
I was surprised that Clinique test on animals. I knew Estee Lauder and L'Oreal because they're like big umbrella companies.
I didn't know all like the big brands actually tested on animals.
Yeah, you'd think because they're more expensive they'd be like against animal cruelty.
And Nivea. They're kind of like the nice guys, aren't they, of the makeup world. They're not too expensive, they're not too in-your-face aggressive.
Which of these EU countries has the highest reported percentage of severe animal suffering? A. Ireland, B. Bulgaria or C. Belgium? It's A. Ireland.
Again?
I'd never do anything to my cat except give her cuddles.
In 2016, how many animal experiments were completed in the UK? A. 500,000, B. 2 million or C. 4 million?
I feel like a law changed recently and I can't remember what it
It's
was.
actually C. 4 million.
Oh no.
4 million animals in 2016 in the UK, that's mad. And that's so unheard of to all of us. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, because I think it's because it's your own country, you're a bit more like shocked.
The number of animals like in the EU that's been
That's ridiculous.
abused.
That's shocking.
We then created a parody-style advert to show animals have feelings too.
Have you done something different with your hair? Yeah, I've been stuck in the lab cages for months, but definitely worth it because I've never felt so soft. I've heard of them lads in China. Isn't that where Jimmy went? Speaking of Jimmy, have you heard of him recently?
Bubble and Squeak's new shampoo, 100% tested on animals, because remember, animal lives don't matter. Lush Cosmetics pride themselves in being a cruelty-free company. We interviewed 2 members of the Lush Liverpool team. Here is what they had to say.
Lush has been cruelty-free for pretty much since it began, and the companies before that as well.
Yes, so probably the most recent one we did was the orangutan campaign. So we created small orangutan soaps. Each one represented an actual, was it a Sumatran orangutan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually in existence in the wild. So 100% of the money from those soaps that we sold all went to kind of helping to prevent deforestation for those and to kind of create nice places for them to live as well. I think now it's 2018, and even, you know, you could say 10, 20, 30 years ago, I think it's completely unnecessary. I think for us to live as we want to live and to shop as we want to shop, it isn't a necessity.
It's not really called for. We need to move on, really, and that's why we're trying to get the message out that you can still produce a lot of good products and still be successful without it as well. It's everywhere. It's all on the products, the tubs, the bags as well. So it's without realising it is pretty much everywhere. I think the majority of people who work here wouldn't work if all of a sudden Lush did test on animals, because it's the spine of the company, if you'd like. It is essentially what it sort of thrives off, if you like. Yeah, sort of sets itself almost from different companies as well, other cosmetic companies on the high street.
We really like the idea of showing how to create a full face of makeup using only cruelty-free products. This proves that you can achieve just as good of a look without using brands that test on animals. Here's different sections of our makeup tutorial.
It's onto my eyebrows. I'll be using the Naked 2 Basics palette, and I'm going to use the shades Primal and Undone, and I'm just running this through my brows to create a natural brow look. Next, it's the fun part, the eyes. So I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and I'm just going to be using one of the warm neutral shades to add all over my lid as my base. Going on to the Barry M Dazzle Dust in the number 44, the orangey colour, and adding that all on the lid to create a shimmer. Now it's the final part, it's time to set the makeup, so I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay guys, well here it is, the finished look.
In order to create a lasting impact on our audience, we decided to produce this controversial video.
We hope that our campaign inspires people to create change and start using cruelty-free products.
#KillTheCruelty.